guys, the Super Review Show here for another My Thoughts on Video. This is my thoughts on the MCU in Phase 4. And how is it going so far? Let's be real for a second. There have been incredible films so far in MCU Phase 4, and I cannot anticipate this franchise going even better than it already is. But hear me out for a second. I want to talk about the pros and cons of the MCU Phase 4 for a second. Yes, we got Black Widow, we had Eternals, we had Shang-Chi, and we had Spider-Man No Way Home. I saw 2 out of those 4 films. I did not see Eternals yet. I know, don't kill me. How could you call yourself? I get it. All right, I'm sorry. I will watch Eternals. I haven't seen Black Widow. No, I don't really have a desire to see Black Widow, to be honest with you, because it takes place before Endgame. So why are we going backwards to like an origin story for the character if she died in Endgame? Spoilers, everyone. Sorry, because if for the one person that I haven't seen it, so go watch it. Sorry. Anyways, I digress. Black Widow, Eternals. Black Widow, Shang-Chi, Eternals, and Spider-Man No Way Home. So far, so good, in my opinion. I heard Eternals was critically mixed, but the audience loved it, which I thought, that's good. You're getting a new franchise, a new film underway. And they announced another Shang-Chi film, so obviously the critic score and the audience reaction, this is a great character, we'd love to see it again, blah, blah. By far the biggest support of this conversation is Spider-Man No Way Home. And obviously, I personally loved it. It was a great conclusion to certain things, without going into too much detail. It was a great conclusion to certain things. It was a great wrap-up for other things. And it really did a fantastic job of being the best third film in the Spider-Man franchise. Just saying. Because we had Spider-Man Homecoming, which was great. Spider-Man Far From Home, which was great. And then we had this one, which was incredible. Like, unbelievable how the third film in the franchise got better. This might hold up as one of the best comic book movie trilogies we ever get. My MCU top trilogy, though, is still Captain America, but this one's very close. Because we had Iron Man 1, 2, 3, Thor 1, 2, 3. But let's face it, Iron Man 2 and Thor the Dark World were not the bad. They were good, but they weren't great. We have not gotten any other third films and franchises yet of certain characters, so I would say Captain America is still my number 1 trilogy of the MCU, but Spider-Man is right behind it. Anyways, where do we go from here? We obviously have Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness coming out. We have Thor Love and Thunder, which is a Thor 4 for those of you keeping track at home. We also have Black Panther Wakanda Forever, and we have, in no particular, we have like Fantastic Four at some point. There's no release date yet, but the director of Spider-Man, the new trilogy we got, is John Watts. He's going to be, I believe, directing it, if I'm not mistaken, writing it as well. Could be wrong about that. And we have all the... I'm just focusing on the films for now. But these films are doing so well. Spider-Man No Way Home grossed $1 billion so far worldwide. That's incredible. I could not be any happier. We're still in the pandemic era. There's still viruses happening and stuff like that. At the same time, this movie did so well. People saw it in droves, and they did what they had to do, and they saw it. It was great. I could not be any happier for that. The one thing I'm not too big on personally as a viewer of the Marvel content out there. Yes, I told you that I got Disney Plus and another My Thoughts on Video. I'm not that big on the TV shows. I mean, I like what I've seen. I've gone over to other people's, apartments and houses. Oh, you got to watch WandaVision. You got to watch Captain America, Falcon and Winter Soldier. You got to watch this. I'm not a fan of how Disney and Marvel is playing that card. What I mean by that is Marvel is playing it so, pushing the Disney Plus thing so far. So is Star Wars. I'll get to, that's another thing too, with Mandalorian and Boba Fett and whatever. But let's face it, did I ever think that there'd be a Disney streaming service? At some point, yeah. Did I ever think that they'd do exclusive only content to that service with the same actors from the movies? No. But I'm just not I mean, this is an unpopular opinion. I'm not a big TV guy. There's certain shows I love to watch, like Star Trek, obviously, is a big one for me. I watched all of the first season. I know I have to get on it, but The Mandalorian, I saw the first season. It was fantastic. I think that's what's holding Star Wars up, to be honest with you. But I'm just not a fan of the MCU Phase 4 TV shows, because I understand that they're exploring the universe even more. There's other actors coming along, like She-Hulk is coming out soon, with Mark Ruffalo joining that as well. Secret Invasion, Armor Wars, all these other sub plot lines that they want to explore via via like other just underlying story arcs that happened in the MCU so far, but they're trying their best to explore them through TV series. I'm not that big on that. I mean, I love pretty much everything that Marvel has done so far. Marvel Studios, I love everything that they've done so far for the 95% of it. But at the same time, I'm not a fan of the TV show idea. Like I'm just not. It's unfortunate that I'm not, because I do love what I saw. I'm not a fan of sitting down and watching things that are like this goes back to my this could be a whole other conversation as well, but I'm not a Netflix show guy at all. I'm not a fan of like sitting down and watching 6 episodes of this show that are literally an hour long. So like, for instance, if I watch, let's say, Queen's Gambit on Netflix, that's a 10-episode limited run of series, right? Each episode, I watched it with my family, but it was like a solid 6, 7, 8 hours of my life. Like each episode, it's like, I understand that's great content and stuff like that, but what becomes, for me personally, for people like me, who's like, I love certain shows because they had the commercial breaks, and that's why I like watching reruns of Star Trek, of Seinfeld, of Cheers. These are the classic shows. I'm just not a fan of the way that they have like letting an hour long. Umbrella Academy, I watched a little bit. Like, I'm not a fan of the Netflix shows, like the way they do it. And Disney Plus happens, and Disney and Marvel and Star Wars happen to be doing this. So that draws me out of it a little bit. I'll still go support the film. I'll still pay the $10 to go see it in theaters, whatever. I'm still a fan of doing that. But I'm not a fan of like this I'm not a fan of watching a TV show that I have to watch. That literally will take up a lot of my day. You see what I do. I do the Super Review Show. I have a life outside of the Super Review Show. I'm a pretty busy guy. And for a busy guy to sit down and watch 6 episodes that are like an hour long each, I understand the story's there and it's good content, but what becomes the drawing point? And I want to see what you guys have to say about this. Jump down in the comment section below. Am I crazy for thinking this? Am I like, no, just JT, just do it. Just go ahead and watch the shows. It's great. Because I've seen WandaVision. I've seen probably the 6 episodes. I've seen probably 3 of them. I haven't seen any Falcon Winter Soldier. I have not seen any of Loki. I don't want to. If someone out there on the internet could change my mind and tell me good, factual reasons why I should give these shows a shot, please sound off in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. So that's just my thoughts on the MCU Phase 4. I love the films. I love going to the theater. I love watching these films in theaters. Endgame was an experience for me. Infinity War, the first Avengers, was an experience for me. So what do you guys think? Am I crazy? Am I not? Jump down in the comment section below. Share your thoughts on this as well. And share this video as well. But for all of my thoughts on videos, keep it locked on the Super Review Show. The J-Man, it's off the rock. We'll see you guys later.